What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into another live stream, guys. That's 3 and 4 nights, and we still don't know what the hell is going on. No more clarity on anything, but I want to tell you guys this. After the last 48 hours, I'll be honest with you, I feel pretty good about it. Real quick shout to everyone in here. Washington State Jags fans in the building. What's up, man? We got Mindset. We got Yada a Day. What's up, bro? Justin says we need a petition. We need a petition to impeach Shad Khan. Not sure that's how it works. I don't ever remember voting in Shad Khan, so I don't think we can impeach him. What do we expect now? Let's go. Much better intro. Thank you, man. So here's the thing, guys. Because I left you guys on Thursday night, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'll probably come at you guys tomorrow because there's gonna be some updates. And Friday came, and there was nothing. Complete silence. Then today happened, Saturday. Once again, nothing. Complete silence. So this is leaving a lot of Jaguar fans extremely unnerved about everything. They're like, okay, what's going on? There's nothing going on. How are we not hiring anybody? Like, we need news. But when you think about it, guys, literally, Byron Leftwich, the only team that he's interviewed with is Chicago. And Chicago already filled their head coach vacancy. And you also look at, and the Saints requested to interview him a few days ago and nothing came out of it. I don't know if he's going to interview there. So look, Byron Leftwich is not interviewing anywhere else. And the Jaguars right now, they're not interviewing anybody. We're not getting any updates. Jags are interviewing this guy, that guy. And this week, the Jaguars really haven't interviewed anybody besides maybe Vic Fangio for like a defensive coordinator position on like Monday. And that hasn't even really been confirmed. That's just kind of out there. So when you think about it, okay, the Jaguars aren't interviewing anybody. Byron Leftwich isn't interviewing anywhere. We have complete silence on all ends. You've got to think they're working something out. And in my honest opinion, I think they're working out a bunch of like org structure kind of stuff. Because right now, last year, Urban Meyer came in here and obviously he did whatever he wanted. I mean, he built the coaching staff and he hired on all these different people. And there's probably a lot of positions in there that aren't needed. You know what I mean? Because like he had basically a college coaching staff over there, man. He had all these different people, like basically a player per player, or a coach per player, basically. There was just way too many coaches out there. That's kind of how things are ran in college football. And one thing that we've always said is, look, within the organization, things need to change. They're like structurally things need to change. And maybe they're adding positions, maybe they're omitting positions, maybe they're just getting everything figured out to the point where it's going to be okay to accept the position. Because I remember last year even telling you guys, because there was this whole lingering thing about like Urban Meyer. Like Urban Meyer, the reports were that they were probably going to get him, but then there was like silence for like 2 days. You know what I mean? I was telling you guys, don't worry. Like now it's being quiet. It's probably a good thing. And it turned out like they were going to hire Urban Meyer. Now, it wasn't a good thing that we hired Urban Meyer, but the silence turned into be golden, where they were kind of coming in here and they were probably going to get him. And they did. So I think it's something similar with Byron Leftwich. And unfortunately, right now, probably no news is going to drop tomorrow. Usually news when it comes on NFL playoff games, it just doesn't really happen. So maybe nothing will come until like Monday or Tuesday. Now there's a whole thing about the Trent Baalke thing. That's the biggest worrisome. And like literally every day there's this more negative reports coming out just about Trent Baalke. Like even today, this guy, forget his name. He's with the Good Morning NFL crew, or the whatever that happy-go-lucky show with Kay Adams and stuff is, Good Morning Football. He said on there that, look, Trent Baalke, when he cut me, he says that, look, I'm probably a 4-string running back, maybe a 3rd-string fullback, and basically told him that he wasn't good. And then he went on to the Seahawks. Yeah, Michael Robinson. Thank you, Darian. Yeah. And then he went over to the Seahawks, and he became a Pro Bowler. So, there's just way too much negative about him. And I think Shad Khan has kind of heard it all. And, and this is also me giving the benefit of the doubt to Shad Khan, which I really probably shouldn't. I just try to think of a Shad Khan as, at the very least, a smart man. I mean, he's a smart guy. Like, he's got billions on billions of dollars. I wish, with all due respect to my father, I kind of wish Shad Khan would adopt me so I can get a little bit of his riches. I don't think my dad'd be too offended by that. I'd share a little bit with my dad too. You know what I mean? But with all that money, it doesn't come through being an idiot. And but obviously he runs his football team like an idiot. But I gotta think, man, when he's talking to all these different people, he can't be that egotistical to the point where he wouldn't at least listen to people, understand what's going on. And look, his options are kind of run thin. I mean, I know Nate Hackett would not have wanted Trent Baalke, and he was the top candidate. I don't know about Eberflus. I heard Eberflus wasn't. And I'll be honest with you, I think most GMs are like, look, we're not going to do it with him. So I don't know what's going on with the Adrian Wilson thing. And honestly, you can't believe any report coming out anymore, man. It's just they're coming over from all different angles. Like I have put out a tweet this morning with just like two completely conflicting. Let's see. There's one report. Jaguars may very well have to restart their head coaching search now, despite getting a 4-week head start following Urban Meyer's firing. Byron Leftwich, considered to be the front runner for the position, has fundamental differences with GM Trent Baalke, and I'm not sure the two of them will be able to work it out. Even if they can, the fact that it's rocky before they are working together indicates it won't get any better. And if they do begin working together, the other two finalists were hired on Thursday. Fair or not, this is a reflection of the reputation Baalke has developed around the league. Folks inside the building don't want to vouch for him either. And then there's another report from Peter King. During an appearance on Pro Football Talk, Peter King of NBC News reported that he has heard from Jaguars building that embattled general manager Trent Baalke has indicated that he would be open to stepping aside if the central issue with the team so far was him. So it's like, I mean, you just have reports coming left and right, different people just, they're all over the place. So I don't know. At this point, and now you can't even believe Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport. They reported today that Tom Brady's retired, and then now Tom Brady's camp is apparently refuting that. So it's like, oh my God. I guess until the Jaguars' official Twitter account tweets something out, then I guess we can settle down. I don't know. It's definitely getting tiring though. But I mean, nowadays, guys, we live in this instant gratification life where, 30, 40 years ago, we would, I shouldn't say we because I wasn't around during this era, but people would have to wait until the morning to read the news to catch up what was going on. You know what I mean? Like Thursday morning, nothing. They'd have to check Friday morning. Anything? Nope. Saturday morning. Nowadays, all we had to do is get on Twitter and swipe up, and then everything refreshes just like that. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah. So we want all these answers. We want them now. 3 head coach openings have been filled. 6 still remain open. But, I think with the Jaguars 2 top guys, no way they can restart the coaching search at this point. That would just be asinine to restart a coaching search after you did all this. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Andrew says, UCF, it's been over a month. They have been interviewing, though. Nothing about this search is instant gratification. I know, man. I know. But, if they're like the fact of the matter is, look, if there's 2 guys that, we got a Rocha raid. What's up, Rocha? Welcome everybody to the live stream, man. Drop a like while you guys are here. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate Rocha sending his people in here. And shout out to the Niners, man. Big game tomorrow. I'll be rooting for you guys. I'll be rooting for the 49ers. That's for sure. Take down Jalen Ramsey and the Rams. I'll be rooting for y'all. Who do you guys got tomorrow? I'm at the point where, like, I want the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. but I also want the Chiefs to win only because if the Rams do win, the Chiefs are the more likely team to take down the Rams. I don't know, just my thoughts, but the 49ers are 2-0 against the Rams this year, so maybe there's nothing to to freak out about. But yeah, thanks Roach's crew. Appreciate you guys. And I don't know if they're all 49ers fans, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I mean, this time last week, we had just got done watching the Titans lose, which was awesome. And then after that was actually the 49ers Packers game, which honestly, that game wasn't as that game didn't interest me as much. It was just a little bit boring, low scoring, obviously. I actually fell asleep early, and after I fell asleep at halftime, and then I actually woke up the next morning and I hid myself from my phone and looked up the YouTube highlights and went to halftime. Then I kind of watched the second half highlights to kind of see what was going on. It was pretty cool. Bay Area, but I'm a Jags fan. Oh, there you go, bro. There you go. Yeah. So right now we're obviously on the Wilson watch, and I don't know, but there's some guy I don't know. Dilla's done some searching on this when it comes to. I wonder, maybe I might message him to see if. Give me 1 second. Might see if maybe Dilla might want to join here. I never had him on before, but all right. So I sent the message to Dilla. Maybe he'll come on. We'll see. Jefferson says, "Tell Dilla to quit trolling folks on his page. He likes doing that, man. He's definitely. I mean, I'd probably want to do the same. I mean, I love trolling too. I love trolling as much as the next guy." Cowboy says, "Should the Jags try to move Cam Robinson and start on a full O line rebuild?" I don't know. All I know is I probably would not let Cam Robinson walk for free just because I think he only let like 2 sacks this year. And he was our best lineman, man. I mean, teams would kill for a player like that. So I think I don't know. It's just so hard because I do want Evan Neal, but at the same time, we don't really need a tackle, especially if we re-sign Cam because we have him. And I get nervous about just letting guys walk for free. You know what I mean? And, do we know Walker Little's going to be good? I think he definitely deserves a starting spot. And then, how much better is Evan Neal than Cam Robinson? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Walker Little is good too. I'd tag and trade Cam. Yeah, it's an option, especially if you're on the Evan Neal train. I really don't know where I'm at right now. Like I said, I mean, we just had to get a little bit more deep in the process, and I'd like to see where these guys test out at the combine and stuff like that. It's just, a lot of times you would feel blessed to be in a number one overall spot, but right now it's like it felt like a lot more of a blessing last year. We'll just say that. To me, Cam is trash, my opinion. But I think, why do you think Cam is trash? That's an interesting take. You see a Jaguar. I've been checking in these stories, and the more and more I look through, the more and more Trent will step down. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Like I said, I do think at the end of the day, I'm like 95% right now that it will be Byron and Wilson, and that's coming from Mr. Negative. Like everybody was getting on to me about me being like super negative this offseason and stuff like that, but or this season, I should say. But yeah, that's I'm gonna be optimistic in that stance just because I just don't see how the Jaguars would say, you know what, our top three candidates are out, and the reason why they're out, especially our top one, Byron Leftwich, is because of Trent Baalke. Like, come on, man. Like, how can Shad Khan see any upside in that? No way. Yeah, Cameron says Juwan Taylor has to go. Yeah, they gotta figure out what to do with him. I mean, he's had 3 years already, man. But yeah, something needs to be done about that. Jersey Jaguar in the building. Jags got to go defensive end in the draft, sign Cam to a long-term deal, and insert Little at right tackle. Yeah, it's. I just wish, man, I wish there was like Nick Bosa in the draft. You know what I mean? Like Nick Bosa or Myles Garrett or something like that, or Chase Young. But there's not. There's Aiden Hutchinson, who I think people were worried we're going to be getting another Taven Bryan out of that. What is Juwan's contract status? He's got one more year left on his deal. He was does he? Yeah, one more year left because he was a 2019 draft pick, so 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so he's going the last year of his deal. Yeah, he's the worst. Yeah. He's good at jumping that snap, though. He always gets off early on that. You see, Jaguar, how do you feel about this opponent list? We'll see. It's just, I mean, every year you look at it and it's like, oh, is this good or bad? I mean, last year we had a last place schedule and then we wound up playing the Bengals because the Bengals finished last too. So you never really know. I just feel like there's no one in this draft worth the number 1 pick. I know. We just have to find him, man. We have to find the guy. Like I said, man, I mean, there's gonna be good players all throughout this draft. We might have to get creative. We might have to go against the grain and, you know, like I was saying, man, I want to go. Like I'm begging for someone to talk me into going like wide receiver number 1, like Garrett Wilson or something. I would not mind that. You know, I mean, if you bring me a Justin Jefferson, Chase Young, something like that, I am not going to say no to getting that guy number 1. And there's some good wide receivers coming out, man. All I'm saying, there's some good wide receivers coming out. You know, I'd rather a stud wide receiver than just a dude to play defensive end. You know what I mean? UCF Jaguar. Are we stuck at 1 or do you think we can trade back? Yeah, you can trade back. It's just, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? That's the question. We don't know what we're going to get. We need a quick wide receiver in the second round. See, that's another thing. And everyone always, they want to trade down. They want to trade down, but it's like, who's going to want to trade up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Justin Blackman, LOJK. Yeah, I don't think so. Wolf Moon, our schedule is easy this year, but with the Jaguars, they're going to lose most of them. I hope not. I mean, we probably are, just because that's where our roster stands. But you know, let's hope we do better than that. You paying $30 million for Adams? I am. You know, he's 29. He's pretty old for coming off of a rookie deal. But I'd be paying. Silence in Jax is a bad signal. Now, Renee, why do you think it's a bad signal? Wouldn't it be a worse signal if you heard Byron Leftwich will be interviewing with the Saints? Wouldn't it be worse if you heard the Jaguars are going to be interviewing Doug Peterson again? Or would it be worse if you didn't hear any interviews from each side? You know what I mean? I think we just want news to come out. We want substance. And we're letting people get in our heads about this, and that, you know, different national media guys, because they have to talk about something. But at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like anybody has a scoop. So unfortunately, we have to be patient. I know we haven't had a head coach in, what's it been, 7 weeks? We've been head coaches for a while. We've been fatherless for a while. You know, we are the Jon Snows of the NFL right now. We have no father, or we have, you know, whatever. But he is interviewing with the Saints. Now, is that factual? I don't think that's factual, man. You see a Jaguar for owner. Yeah, we're going to fundraise. We're going to start fundraising, guys. We're going to bring myself in as the owner. I think we hear something Monday or Tuesday. I would hope. I know we're probably not hearing anything tomorrow, although it'd be cool. I'll definitely take it, but I don't think we are. Get Devontae Smith was the number 1 pick. Unfortunately, Devontae Smith was drafted last year, if we're talking about the same dude. At least we're not hearing another head coach interviewing come in. That's good news. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we haven't had any any head coaching news, anybody coming in or out, like, and since, I mean, we heard 2 days ago the Saints requested to interview Byron Leftwich, and Byron Leftwich, there has been no report that he's going out there to interview them. So I don't know. I just think the silence is good. Like I said, if like the worst news we could have heard today is the Jaguars will be talking to Doug Peterson, because then you're sitting here like, oh shit. Like, it's gone so far south, contract talks, that they want to go to somebody else. That Byron's out of the building and now ownership is talking to other people. You know what I mean? But we haven't heard that. You know, man, I know we hate the silence, but that's worse than silence. You know what I mean? It's recent in the building. What's up, bro? Please, Byron, put the pressure on them to fire Baalke, then you'll come. Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder. Yeah, that's the thing about Baalke. I don't know. I mean, maybe they keep him around in some other role. I don't know. Maybe he gets a Brian Sexton type of relegation. Where, remember, Brian Sexton was a voice of the Jaguars, and now he just does like the corny Jaguar videos. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Jaguars. I'm Brian Sexton. I don't think Leftwich is the issue. I think the holdup is Baalke versus Wilson. Yeah, I think there's some contract stuff, but I also think they might be talking about how to structure the organization, because everybody in their company, whether you know it or not, how high or low you are, there's an org chart. There's an organizational structure, and you know, sometimes every 2 or 3 years they refresh it, where there's people that they may be doing a great job, but their job gets eliminated because they either don't feel like the job is beneficial for the price of the job. Like, maybe that person's making, 170K, and they want to eliminate it just because they said, look, like, we need to allocate these funds elsewhere. They eliminate that position. Maybe they create a new position. And, just the way people are structured now, okay, you're not reporting to this person anymore. You're now reporting to that person. Or, hey, your boss is now reporting to this person, so you're not this person. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that stuff that goes on. I really think right now where, Baalke and what the heck? Yeah, Baalke and Urban Meyer, like, they came in and, they changed the structure a lot. Maybe now they're like, okay, what is this college football foolery going on with this org chart? Well, no, we're changing this. We need to do this. And maybe they're sitting down there talking about all that. I don't know. But like I said, I think the silence is golden. I think the fact that, look, they interviewed the other guys, and even they were talking about maybe interviewing Nate Hackett again, and I don't know if that was a leak. I don't know what that was, but then all of a sudden, boom, then Hackett signs over to Denver. So who knows, man? Who knows? Once you go Baalke, you can't go back. I like it. QB OB says, get Dilla on line one, dude. I know. I did. I reached out to him via a private message. Has not answered back. One day I'll get on that elite level where I get people, these famous people just coming onto my. I sent Uche a message today too. No message back from him. So, I'm not big time yet, guys. I'm not big time yet. I'm growing though. I'm growing. Maybe we can get to 20,000 subscribers, and then I'll be seen at 20,000 subscribers and maybe 10,000 Twitter followers. Maybe then I'll be seen as a top dog. We can change uniforms next season. Yeah, we can. And I mean, I like the current uniforms. Of course, I like some of these other ones that are floating out there probably more. But man, I am tired of getting rid of just recycling uniforms all the time, man. Been watching you for 4 years, surreal. I know, man. This is my 5-year YouTube anniversary. 5 years ago, January 2017, before our awesome year, I started my YouTube channel. So I think that's pretty cool, right? And I'll show you guys a little sampling of what my first video was like here. Let me we'll take a trip down memory lane. Okay, Dilla can't come on. That's all good. All right, Dilla cannot come on. He's out doing Saturday night things, man. Unlike me, Dilla has some friends. So, all right. So let me turn up here. I'll show you guys my very first video. And this is what I tell people, man. Like, okay, what's going on? Chrome tab. Very first video. What's up, guys? It's your boy Jags Nation, and today I just kind of wanted to, kind of talk about. Can you guys hear the volume? Hiring of Doug Marrone as the head coach. A lot of fans didn't really like this hiring, but no, I can't hear the volume. I don't think the volume is working, but it's cool. Let me, yeah. But long story short, 5-year YouTube anniversary. It's been a hell of a ride. Thanks everyone for kind of being along part of it. I definitely appreciate it. Stop sharing. Okay, there we go. It's so muffled. Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay, you guys heard me. Yeah, I did go by. Well, no, at first I started as Jags Empire, but I kept calling myself Jags Nation. And I'm like, ugh, because I did want UCF Jaguar originally, but I was afraid that people, hold on. I was afraid that people would be turned off by the UCF part of it and maybe not click on my videos because maybe they thought I was just like a UCF person. And I found I was like, okay, I just need to embrace the UCF Jaguar thing. And yeah, it's worked out. It's worked out pretty well for me, I'd say. Enough people do like it. The volume was working. UCF Jaguar, I'm just trying to get like you, my boy. Worked on our end. Oh yeah. No, my audio was terrible. I had no. Here, I'll turn it back. Let me switch so I can hear this thing though. All right, I'm gonna share it back because this is history right here. You know what I mean? Okay, how do I get this thing? I kind of liked it just because when you look at the candidacies, my very first video was on the Jaguars hiring Doug Marrone. Out of this new head coach was, and dude, look at me. I have no emotions. I think he actually went out and interviewed with St. Louis. Don't look so depressed, bro. They wound up hiring like a 31-year-old dude. I mean, good luck with that. Yeah, so that was my first one. And it was funny because my second video, I could tell I probably watched it and I was like, okay, I need to be more enthusiastic. So watch the way I start.
At VyStar Credit Union, we believe in helping our members reach their financial goals.
What's up, Jaguar fans? It's your boy UCF Jaguar, and today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the Jaguars retaining Todd Watches. Dude, look how fuzzy that is, man. Coordinator. In my previous video, I explained why I like Doug Marrone as our head coaching. I definitely was not drunk, but this is basically filmed off of my MacBook Pro webcam and then my MacBook Pro audio. I did not have all the all the stuff. So stop sharing. But yeah, it's been a good ride. But yeah, for a lot of people, they think you just start off YouTube and you're this smooth talking, confident person. But no, I did not start off that way. I had no idea what I was doing. Like my first video was basically me saying, hey, I'm going to drop a Jaguar video. And then it became, okay, I got to get better. I got to invest. I got to do this, this, and that. And then it'll be a lot better. So first video was about a coach. And now your latest is also about a coach. I know. What was funny is like my whole entire, until last year, my whole entire YouTube channel was with Doug Marrone as our head coach. You know what I mean? And then finally last year was the first time I was under like a new coaching search. And now I don't ever want to go through one again. I don't ever want to have to go through this crap again. Man, You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much. Too much stress. I just want to get our guy and be making repeated playoff runs. You know what I mean? I want to, and I'm not even sitting here being like, I want to win a Super Bowl. I want to win a Super Bowl. I just want to be like relevant in November. You know what I mean? Because it's always September we're in it. Then we go 1-3 or 0-4. And then it's come October, our season's on life support. And then November we're done. You know what I mean? I just want to stop with that. Any new updates on Leftwich tonight? I have no new interviews, or I have no new updates. No new updates, unfortunately. But I think it's going to be good. I do think the silence is good. I'd love to know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put a poll up for you guys. How do I do this? I'm gonna put up a poll because I want to see where you guys stand. Okay. Poll. Yes. Okay. Ask your community. Boom. Okay, so I put up a poll. I want to see where you guys stand. The poll question is: do you guys think the silence is good? The options are obviously yes, we're getting Byron Leftwich, or no, we're keeping Trent Baalke. So definitely, how many people are in here right now? We have 236 people. So go in there and do me a favor and vote. I'd like to see where you guys are at with that. I would be happy if you ran for GM of the Jags. No, you shouldn't be happy about that. I'll take the money and run. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I think I might be like after watching some of our last few drafts. I mean, I can't be that much worse. I think I could scout the top 4 rounds pretty well. Then I might have to have some people help me with I'll let analytics take care of rounds 5 through 7 and undrafted free agency. But I think if I really sat down, took the time, and really grinded tape, I'd be all right. I think so. Everton, what's up, UCO Jaguar? My choice, Leftwich from the beginning. It's coming to the 904 with Adrian Wilson as a GM for the Jags. Go Jags. I think the same, man. I think it's good. Okay, let's see. So far, 90 votes. 73% of you guys think we're getting Byron Leftwich. So that's good. And I'm going to feel very bad if we don't get him because I feel like I'm talking people off of the Danes Point Bridge right now. We need a I don't know answer. Nope. It's a yes or no question, man. It's a yes or no question. I'm not giving you guys any cop-outs. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. Watch from James Robinson's hometown, Rockford, Illinois. All right. Are you a Jags fan because of James Robinson, or James Robinson is out of here? Am I never going to see you again? Based on our previous drafts, all you have to do is pick the first round and turn the rest over to Tony Khan. Dude, I'm telling you, I mean, if we literally decided our last 10 NFL drafts, if we did them based on Twitter polls, we would get it. I mean, we would be doing better. It's sad, but it's true. It's Reese says, Khan is an idiot, so it damn sure wouldn't surprise me if he keeps Baalke. I want to win the lottery just to buy my share of the Jags and have a say. Yeah, man. I feel you. And a lot of people are that same way. I always give Shad Khan the benefit of the doubt because he's got a lot more commas in his bank account than me. I'm kind of jealous about it. And I don't think to get to that point, you have to be an idiot. You know, it'd be different if he inherited those riches, but he didn't inherit it. You know, he worked his ass off for it. You know, at one point he was a dishwasher, in a making minimum wage, and he worked his way up after coming to America. But yeah. It's sad. Jackson 85, some good fishing out of Dames Point Bridge. Well, that's not the point. I'm just saying, don't jump off. Okay, let's see what the votes said now. 124 votes, 77%. Then we're getting Byron. All right, I like it. It just sucks. There's gonna be more radio silence tomorrow. And I'm telling you, man, if you don't like the anticipation, just don't be on social media. I mean, I open Twitter, I open Facebook, I open Instagram, and it's all over. Probably my fault because I turn my channels into, pretty much all Jaguar related feeds, but you know what I mean. I beg, please. Well, hey, tomorrow night we got some football on, some good football. Hopefully it's good football. Hopefully it's something like last weekend because that was fun. So hopefully it's something like that. OMS 31 figured it out. Congratulations to OMS. He figured out. We finally got it figured out on how to join, and he is now pride of the UCL Jaguar level. Big shout out to OMS 31. Welcome back into the membership. And do yourself a favor, bro. Drop your Duval emojis. He says, I'm back, baby. Had to go on my PC. Yeah, he's been messaging me. He's like, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I get to the membership? I said, I think it's right here. I don't know. I never joined my own membership before, but glad to have you, man. And I'll be doing a mock draft here very soon. I should say, man, maybe I can. If I finish my homework early enough tomorrow, I'll try to post out a mock draft tomorrow for the members. I have a fashion page on Facebook I work on when I get tired of Jaguar news. Well, there you go. Michelle Batten, lottery and blogging. Looks like she's got the fashion, lottery, and blogging. So there you go. Been gone for a few months, but I figured it out. There you go. Well, you're back. Back like you never left, in my opinion. Mr. Picky, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to be successful. Con is a primary example. Well, how do I do what Shad Khan does? Oh man, I would love. It'd be, and it's not even like having a lot of money. That'd be great. It's just, I think what's better about like having a lot of money is not being stressed about not having money. You know what I mean? And Matthew Cromaldi 3 with a $10 super sticker with the cat that says thank you. Thank you, Matt. I should be thanking you. You the man, bro. Really, really appreciate that. Khan is out of touch with the NFL. It's crazy, man. I mean, you're an owner of the NFL and you're out of touch with it. I mean, it's yet to be seen because so far, I mean, obviously he fired Urban Meyer in December, and then we might have to wait till next week. I mean, if he hires Byron Leftwich, fires Trent Baalke, maybe he's not as out of touch as we think. But right now, it's just looking sad. You know what I mean? And he does nothing for us to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, everything that we were clowning around about came true when it comes to like keeping around Trent Baalke was going to lead to coaches not wanting to come here. And we are the least connected people out there. And we knew it. It's sad, man. It's sad. Kellen Moore, I think, has a second interview with the Dolphins right now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. What do you think we should do with the first pick? I don't know yet, man. I really don't know. I guess maybe leaning toward Hutchinson, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm thinking about maybe a wide receiver. I don't know. I might get on the wide receiver at one train. I'm just saying that. Antoine says, have we touched on the fact that Byron's jersey is freshly updated on the Jags website? Money grab? I think not. Yeah, are they figuring out how they can resell Nick Foles jerseys? Is that what's going on over there? Let's see if it's still up there. Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're not going to hire Byron, but they're like, hey, we got like $130 a pop. People are buying these Byron Leftwich jerseys on the site. So, first Tebow. Now we're raking in from the Byron Leftwich stuff without doing anything. Okay, let's see. Okay, shop. I'm on the Jags website right now. Okay, you guys want to go on this journey with me? Retired player gear. Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. Okay, let's click on jerseys. So nothing's on the front page. Shop jerseys. Game limited custom. Okay, so first we see, this is my first time on here. I don't know what's coming. Trevor Lawrence, any name. Lawrence, Leftwich. Oh my God. They got the women's Leftwich Lawrence. So you had to go, how many rows down? You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows down before you see anybody not named Lawrence and Byron Leftwich. Ridiculous. Oh, and here's some current players. We got Chenault. We got Allen. Oh my gosh. This is what I need. I need a $370 men's white Nike Jaguars Vapor Untouchable Elite jersey. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is the silence. Maybe they're trying to squeeze out every penny from Jaguar fans to buy their shitty team merch of these one color jerseys. I don't know, man. Hey, they've done good when it comes to getting us to buy Tebow and Leftwich jerseys. And you know what sucks is I bought a Reebok, like an old school Reebok Byron Leftwich jersey, but they alerted me today that it's not going to ship to me because the jersey is, I guess, damaged. And I was like, God damn it. So now I do not have a Byron Leftwich jersey. So if anybody wants to donate a Byron Leftwich jersey to me, you know where to find me because I need that. So stop screen. So yeah, the jerseys are still up there. They're still selling. They're still squeezing out the money from us. $120 a pop. That's crazy. You see a Jaguar. Did you see the post I tagged you in about the Eagles having some interest in Shark? Yeah, I saw that. I mean, they put out these reports, and look, they're going to explore everybody. I'm sure there's going to be a few teams interested. Teal color is so ugly. I like the teal. Teal's my favorite color, man. You're not going to come in here. There's a lot of stuff to complain and talk shit about the Jaguars, but you're not going to come in here and talk shit about the color teal. Not on my watch. I'm wearing my Leftwich jersey tomorrow. I'm jealous, man. I wish I had a Byron Leftwich jersey somewhere, but it was like a youth. I think it was a youth medium because Byron Leftwich was drafted when I was 9 years old. So I grew since I was 9 years old. I am now 28 years old, and I'm now 6 feet tall, 6 feet and change. So yeah, it does not fit me anymore. Teal is the color. I know, man. Teal is primary. Even though I will say Trevor Lawrence is 1-0 in the black uniform. So just saying. Thoughts on the Bears interviewing Sanjay, our wide receiver. You guys see that? Sanjay Lal, our wide receiver coach, is being interviewed for the OC position for the Bears. Yikes. I mean, that's a Rooney Rule reach. I think he's a Rooney Rule guy. I think he's a minority. I had my Leftwich jersey back when he was drafted, but years passed and sent it to my uncle in Mexico. Don't know if he still has it. Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of people, I mean, if I had a Byron, I mean, I had so many jerseys hanging around. I think I got rid of some of them, just some things I thought I would never wear. And I guarantee you, if I saw a Leftwich jersey, I'd be like, when am I going to wear a Leftwich jersey? But now look, you never know. I shouldn't have thrown out my Reggie Williams jersey. I don't think I threw it out. I don't know. You guys know when you have stuff when you're a little kid, like you grow up and who knows where the hell it went. You're the same age as my sons. There we go. Shout out to your sons, bro. Yeah, I just turned 28, so I'm in the Fred Taylor year. Teal is a shit. I know. It's something we can all agree on, man. I think we have an elite logo and we have elite colors. Maybe not elite uniforms, but we got a good looking. I mean, we got a good looking logo. I like that. Just a fierce Jaguar. Would you rather take Neil or Thib at 1? Probably Neil. I'm kind of staying away from Thibodeau. Not a huge fan of him. About damn near 30. Yeah, but not yet, Lawrence. Not yet. So I'm going to discount myself. Why has Doug Peterson not been hired yet? Only Super Bowl winning coach. I know, and I mean, if you look at it, man, the returning, everybody wants the fresh young, or like the guy that hasn't done it before. Everybody is intrigued by the unknown because Jim Caldwell and Doug Peterson, I'm surprised they're not really getting bites. I mean, I thought they'd be the first two to get jobs. You know what I mean? But no, they're still hanging around. I haven't heard much traction with either of them. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Uniforms are good. Could be a little bit more pop of a color. See me, I despise the 2013 and 2017 uniforms so much because I just thought there was way too much going on. I was like, man, like especially when we wore like the black jerseys on the white pants. I'm like, dude, you got like black, you have white, you have like gold and teal, you have like a badge here, you have numbers with the two color outline. I was like, dude, there was just way too much going on here. Way too much going on here. How many members had a Tony Baselli growth chart? I don't know what that means. We need an updated 90s uniform where the numbers pop. Yeah, and there's let me see if I can find something. Where's because there was a post out there. Okay, I know Jordan DeLugo posted it. Someone had to troll his, not troll, I'm about to look at his. What is this? NHL rumor bot? Oh, okay, whatever. So I clicked on Twitter, and the first thing I see is NHL rumor bot tweets out, "End of an era. The Vancouver Canucks announced their relocation to Jacksonville." I'm like, what? I had to click into it to see if it was. Nah, it's the Twitter account says NHL randomly generated a rumor bot, so it just posts random shit. Okay, I was like, Jaguars are getting a hockey team. I mean, I think the Jaguars would support the hell out of an NHL team. You know, especially being inside. You know, I think it'd be nice. Okay, Jordan. I'll show you guys. I don't think anybody would be opposed to these uniforms. Let me find it. Jordan tweets lots. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen. Look at these guys. Boom. How can I open this a new tab? Yeah, look at this. Oof. Look at the new helmet, all this stuff. They'd have to figure out with this Jaguar logo. Oh, they have the new head on it. Okay. Because that's not currently a logo. You know what I mean? So we'd have to bring that back. So there's those, the teals. Here's the whites. You go with the teal numbers. You have the stripes on the pants. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty good. You know, kind of going back to the old classic look. And then you have the only bad thing about these is the chase on. Come on, let's get another player on there. Let's put Josh Allen. But yeah, look at this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is nice. This is nice. I love it. See, I don't think anybody would be opposed to these bad boys. Just look at the differentiation here. From the white, you know, you have the white, you have the teal numbers, and you go over here, and then boom, you have the all blacks, you have the white. You know, remember back in the 2000s, when the Jaguars were wearing their black uniforms, you knew we were about to whoop somebody's ass. Like, remember Jack Del Rio would come out there in a suit. You know what I mean? And like he'd be like, okay, we're getting ready to whoop somebody's ass. That was these black uniforms, man. And I'm telling you guys, we should not change our uniforms until we are good. We currently do not deserve these uniforms. We would put these uniforms to shame with the way our team is currently playing. In order for me to change to these uniforms, I want at least 2 back-to-back winning seasons. Because I am not going to throw baby puke all over these jerseys. But these are lovely. These are awesome. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. I liked when Jack would wear the black leather jacket. Yeah, I don't remember him doing that. He has some swaggy stuff. He's like a part-time owner of he's like a part owner of the Jacksonville Icemen. So that's pretty cool. Love the right combinations, not too much going on. Yeah. Yeah, these are sick. Yeah, and I don't think anybody would be opposed to that. Facts. Yeah. I never liked the two-tone helmet. We used to have, yeah. Not many people did. I know I didn't like it. I remember at first I was like, these are interesting. And then after a while, I'm just like, it needed a better fade. Like let me see. I'm gonna share my screen again. Like I'm gonna show you what it should have looked like. Okay. Share my screen again. Like if we're gonna do a fade, it's got to be more like this. See how this is just more of a gradual fade? How like it goes from red and then black. See if the Jaguars went black and then gold right here with more of a fade, it'd be better instead of just like right in the middle. It's just like goes from like black to gold. It was a weird transition. This would have been better if we went black to gold, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, it's like with the way the Jags helmet. Yeah, with the way these ones are, with just the bleh, well, like where's the creativity? You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta like fade it more at the bottom. I don't know. It's just weird how they just right in the middle, like, all right, here's a fade. Is this? I don't know. It's just weird. Looks like sent me some on Facebook. Oh yeah, that's good too. I don't know how to share that on here, but yeah, it's the NC State one is pretty good. Okay, remove. Okay, we're back. All right, 53 minutes. I'm gonna keep this to an hour. Shout out to everyone in here, man. 270 people in here. Thanks everyone for being in here. Like the stream if you haven't already. You guys liking has definitely brought in more people to these streams, and the more people I get in here, the obviously the better it is for the channel, and the more inclined I am to make more videos and all that stuff. So that is a Memphis Express helmet. I know I'm in Memphis. Yeah, and I was a big AAF fan. That was what AAF. That was called, right? American AAF. Yeah, it was fun, man. I mean, Orlando Apollos were like, for once I had a good football team, and then they folded. I was like, are you kidding me? I remember when a Nike guy explained it. He said we were entering into the light. Then in reality, it was the opposite, and he was explaining it backwards since the black. Yeah, he was like, I remember he was like, okay, you hunt in the darkness, and then like you attack in the night. So I guess he was saying it's like when a wide receiver was facing off against a cornerback, he saw the darkness, and then once he ran past him, he's chasing behind him. There's a light in the back. It's like, okay, I guess we were pretty bad those years. So I don't know, whatever you want to explain to Nike. But I remember that. And then what's his face? Justin Blackman was sitting there awkwardly in the thing. Renal says, let's get Uche Waniri in here. I did reach out to him. He said he was actually, I didn't get a response. So I reached out to him, sent his DMs. Maybe we can set up a time where we can go live together. We'll see. But I'd like to get guys like that on here. But hey, if people don't want to come in here, look, I'm doing fine on my own. You know what I mean? And that's one thing great about my YouTube channel. And a lot of people do podcasts, and for the podcast they rely on bringing on guests to make it keep being good. I don't need that. All I need is me, myself, and I know all 270 of you guys will come, and thousands of people will wind up viewing it. I mean, that's a great thing. I can be a self-sufficient YouTube channel, which is nice. Johnny Manziel was QB at Memphis Express and did well his first game until concussed. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Memphis Express came to Orlando before they had Johnny Manziel. Wait, wasn't Johnny? I think Johnny Manziel was on like Texas, or wasn't he? Yeah, no, he was on Memphis Express. I remember the. Yeah, he was on the Memphis Express. UCF holds it down by himself. Did you know it? And I'm able to keep an audience somehow. See, it would suck if these things got up to like 300 viewers and then it like died down to like 60. I'd be like, oh man, that'd be a confidence killer. Thank you for the live stream. Do you know it, bro? Thanks for being here, guys. Reynaldo says, nice, that's what's up. Love that guy's YouTube channel is popping. I did comment and he hearted it. Yeah, I saw that, man. You threw it in my DMs. I appreciate that. You inspired me to reach out. So I did that. We will have to build around T-Law and ETN. Give them Walker Little and Evan Neal at tackle for 10 years. Yeah, I mean, before we build around ETN, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him play a little bit. But yeah, it'll be, I want to see it. I'm excited to see ETN this year. I just really hope. It just sucks right now because both our running backs have some injury things we have to figure out. So hopefully they come back okay. LOL, this Chachi charging my tablet. Oh, what's up? What's up, Chachi? Welcome in here. Well, now we know your girlfriend's name. So welcome in here, man. What's it called? Honestly, I don't want to ruin Trevor's career if we don't get Leftwich. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get Leftwich, I don't know what direction we're gonna go. Man, fuck Uchi. He disrespected my guys at the Min and Teal podcast. Shout out Agent J and K. How so? Duval County, let me know what they did. Because I love the Min and Teal guys, man. Agent J and Agent K. They're good dudes, man. I got their back, and hopefully they got mine. They're actually, and they do shows over on the Relevant app too. So go over and join the Relevant app, guys. I'm actually Tom McManus and I, of course, we do our own shows over there every week, but we're going to try to bring on different Jaguar creators over there to kind of do shows over there. So we'll bring you guys it's kind of going to be a one-stop shop for all different, Jaguar podcasters and guys. So definitely stop by and check it out. Download the app and join Jaguars Fanatics vibe. Go after Sean Payton, proven asset. Byron is still a question mark. Yeah, I get the feeling Sean Payton's going to sit out a year. You know what I mean? And I think he needs to sit out a year because right now, man, he left the Saints in a fucking hole, dude. Like I said the other day, it's like he dropped an upper decker in a toilet, closed the lid and didn't flush and left it there. That's what he did to the Saints right now. And that's a bad situation. Bring back Byron says bye, Duval. Yeah, and also, did you guys see Jimmy Smith? I don't know. I think he was trolling a fan, but a bunch of people were freaking out about Jimmy Smith. So yeah, he said he was very burned out. We don't want that. Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna take the Bruce Arians approach. Take a year off. He's kind of older. David Bryan with a fireball key. Yeah, let me see. He's getting older now. Sean Payton age. Yeah, 58 years old. So he's no young flower. But dude, yeah, I think that was a while ago, right? I'll ask him though. I'll hit up Agent K and ask him. Still UCF's #1 fan and original OG. I see you, Austin. I see you. We'll let you be the #1 fan, and I'll let other people fight you for it. Okay, but I appreciate you, bro. Bring in Joe Clark from Lean on Me. I don't know who that is. Lean on Me. Are you talking about the song? I think Jimmy may come as wide receiver coach. I don't think so. I think Jimmy's got a lot of passion. I think he loves his team. but I don't know if he is interested in being or even qualified. I mean, I don't know. Has he been doing any coaching? I mean, I don't know if he's ready to come in here and all of a sudden take over a position group. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you one thing. I think Keenan McCardell probably deserves some offensive coordinator interviews at some point. I'll say that. William says, I always enjoy your podcast. You are the best. Well, thank you, William. Yeah, thank you guys, man. This is turned into a pretty big YouTube channel, pretty big podcast. 278 people in here. There's probably YouTubers and streamers out there that would kill for this many people. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much for joining and being a part of this. And like I said, man, I'm gonna always be bringing you guys news, and hopefully it comes very soon. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Monday something breaks. And next week, I'm actually on Friday of next week, I'm going to Puerto Rico for a wedding. So hopefully before that weekend, something breaks, because I don't want to be coming at you live from Puerto Rico with an update that the Jaguars are fired Byron Leftwich. I'd rather be in the UCF Jag cave. You know what I mean? This is the place to be, the UCF Jaguar cave. But all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming in here. Cameron, it's Reese, Casey, Chris. Wear your mask and PR, bro. Oh yeah, they'll come at you if they don't. They'll come at you if they don't. And I don't want to get it again. So I'll wear the mask. Keep doing you, my man. Wish I got to stream earlier. Go Jags. Well, the great thing is you can rewatch it. And you can just pretend like you were there live. But all right, guys, thank you for being here. Go Jags. Enjoy the playoff games tomorrow, and I'll catch